I'm Julie Brown.
And I'm Avery Raskin.
And now we take you behind the camera, behind the makeup, and behind the sets of 21 Jump Street.
Hi, Mom. Number one.
Is it on?
Yep.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Hi.
What do you like best about working on 21 Jump Street?
The fact that I'm a series regular, that I have a job, you know. There are so many things to like about the show. It's hard to nail one down, but that was truth, what I just said, actually, that I'm a series regular now, and I've got a role that is a positive kind of image on television, and it's a very exciting role for me. And I'm working with a wonderful cast of people and a wonderful crew, writers, directors. The creator, Patrick Hasberg, has created a wonderful character for me to portray.
It's an interesting character. I mean, you're working with all of these young people. Police captains are usually traditionally father figures, but in this case, you know, you sort of get the feeling that maybe you really are playing father to these kids, both in character and also as yourself. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is a father figure. I like to call him, he's a father, he's a teacher, he's a student, and he's a friend to these young people. And you're right, the same thing is happening. Just before this interview started, as a matter of fact, we had a scene, and we weren't satisfied with it, so we called up Patrick Hasberg, the creator, and we sort of changed the scene around, and we got back, and Peter hadn't been in on the change, you know, and Peter was like dissatisfied with the scene, and it was like low energy going on in the scene, so I pulled Peter over to the side and said, look, Pete, come on, man, we've reworked the scene, let's just make it work, you know, and we know it's not a good scene, but let's give it energy and make it work and stuff, and we all came together, and bang, we made it work.
I gotta talk to you. I lied. Dabo shook down some dealer for the $500.
It's a pretty serious accusation, Pinhole. And I'm not thrilled that you'd lie to me either.
Well, that's not all. Look, I did this okay. I let myself get sucked in here. I think you threw the kid off the roof.
Shut the door.
In your character, how much of that is acting? Or is it Peter? Is it Peter that I'm talking to that I see on television on 21 Jump Street?
The character you see on 21 Jump Street, Penhall, is me, and I am Penhall. A lot of actors will tell you, well, he's nothing like me. Or a lot of actresses will say, no, well, she's bitchy, and I'm, well, a nice person, and that's not the way it is. I'm tired and cranky in the morning. I've got a hot temper, you know, just like Penhall, and I deal with people not on a one-on-one. I use the comedy to shield myself and protect my my inner self.
I don't think this girl dates much.
No kidding. I was in the locker room 3 days. Her name never came up.
Hey!
Taking this egg thing a little too seriously, don't you think?
I kind of wanted to see what it would be like. Ever think about being a father?
If you're gonna be the mother, I'm interested.
Think you could handle it?
Yeah, give me a stick of butter and a frying pan. I know what to do with that egg.
You also on the show are, how can I put it, the character who seems to make more friends with the students that you're investigating.
Yes, we call it the victim's end. Hoff's works the victim's end, where I go in and pretty much chum up to the girl who's in distress, and I get in there and I make friends. Yeah, I'm not so much the heavy and the bad girl, but that's changing. little harder. Police wore guns and kind of a little more oomph to Judy's character. You're under arrest. Up against the wall.
Come on, I trusted you.
The only woman you should trust is your parole officer. Up against the wall now. Move it!
A cop steals my boyfriend? Makes him as stupid as you.
Drop the gun, Lynette.
Why?
You're under arrest! Trust me, Lynette, I'm a better shot than you.
What I like about working on a show? The paycheck's nice. No, what I like about working on a show is, as opposed to another television series, I think it's relaying a lot of good messages to kids, to people in high school who probably see this stuff every day, who see, you know, the drug dealers or whatever every day, and they experience them, they hang out with them or whatever. But this gives them a chance to jump out of that and look from a different perspective and see it as it really is, as opposed to like they're just in it and they don't really understand, you know what I mean? Look, I got $2,000, you got rock. My deal's cross town. Come on, I still work for you. It's just I got a chance to do this one.
2,500. Otherwise, there's no point in it for me.
I figured as much. There's a lot of peer pressure in high school. But from being able to sit back and watch, maybe they can learn something that they didn't really know. When they see something, they say, oh yeah, okay, I understand now. That's what he's doing. Well, that's wrong. When you're right up in it, sometimes it's hard to see. You know what I mean?
Handsome? Those are my clothes. From my locker.
You know, I used to be a cop around here who had a shirt just like that. Then one day, just disappeared.
Yeah, I found it in the locker. I guess I could have it dry cleaned if the guy ever came back.
Okay. Fine.
Sometimes they say late at night, you can still hear his ghostly voice.
You think that's very funny, don't you?
I get this incredible feeling that you're all great buddies. Is that reality or is that illusion?
It's true. I mean, it's a big bonus because we are so different in our backgrounds. You know, we all came up here, and it's the first time we really met each other. And I think Peter and I met at the doctor's office before we come up here, but I didn't know anybody else. You know, we come up here and you're kind of apprehensive and you're excited and you're not sure how everybody's going to hit off. And as a professional, you don't expect to become buddies with the cast members. You know, you're a professional, you go in, you do your job, and you be courteous and you go home, you know. So it's a nice feeling when you come in from day one. We all just sort of like, you know, all right, you know, let's do a good show. And we found out we really liked each other. And we're kind of in the same boat, you know. It's like being away from home in camp or college or something. We're here, and our friends and families are elsewhere, and we kind of like form our own family. I really like being a cop. You know, I really like this job, man, but I just feel so helpless. I mean, it's her word against mine, and mine doesn't even count.
Fuller knows that. He's gonna fight for you. We're all gonna fight.
But the only fighting being done right now is between me and the system.
Producers are wonderful, you know. They try to set the environment where everybody, you know, can talk out things that's like bugging us on a personal level or on an artistic level. And I mean, it's hard when you got, you know, 5 people working together. There's, realistically, you know, let's be real, nothing is heaven. There's always going to be, you know, little knickknacks because everybody have their little things, you know, but we work through them, and I think it shows on television that the chemistry is good.
I just went over to the house to talk to her.
That's not the way it got filed.
Ask her. Ask her mother.
You were out of line. No excuses. Her father's got an injunction. You're not to go within 100 yards of Joy, her family, or her house.
Great.